Next speaker ay from Cantilan, Surigao del Sur. So kabalo ni siya mo binisaya, sir. Kabalo dahil ka mo Cebuano, sir. Okay. And I'm very impressed kay General kasi even bago siya nag-enroll sa PNPA, ay graduate na siya, mga kapatid, and he graduated cum laude, no? With a degree of education. And pagpasok niya, kapatid, sa PNPA, talagang yung mga high honors nakuha niya rin, no? Yung mga training niya, if I may mention at least yung dalawa na to, no? Top 1 si General in the Officers Advanced Course class in 1998 and top 1 in the Officers Senior Executive Course class in 2003. Brothers and sisters, talagang dedicated ito ng ating next speaker. And what also impressed me, mga kapatid, yung ano sa akin ay sabi niya kasi na he will lead yung BJMP by example. So ano yun? Matinding commitment yun, mga kapatid. Ang ating speaker, kapatid, ay meron siyang mga anak, si Mary, Margaret, Katrina K., Andrew, Allan, and John Joseph. And of course, his wife is Roslyn. Mga kapatid, aanyayahan po kayong lahat na tumayo. And let's welcome our guest speaker, Director General Allan S. Iral.
Maraming salamat, Brother Luxin. Maaari na po kayong umupo. Thank you very much. Alam nyo, nakikinig ako doon sa message ni Brother Attorney Santos, ano rin. Medyo tumatago sa puso natin yung mensahe ni Attorney Santos. Alam nyo, sa totoo lang, umagang-umaga, nagbabasa po tayo ng scriptures, then meron tayong mga araw-araw, inuulit ko, mga verses sa Bible, minimemorize ko. Habang papareport sa office, habang nakasakay sa sasakyan. Kumbaga, ano rin, kailangan din talaga natin gawin kasi lumilipas lang naman yung buhay natin dito sa mundong ito. We have to store treasures in heaven. Kaya tuwang-tuwa ako ngayon sa mga PDL natin na kasama sa mga programa ito. Anyway, sa lahat ng kabahagi sa pagtitipong ito, from the initiators of these life-changing programs, Father Bartolome Sagadal, our BJMP Regional Chaplain for Regions 1, 2, 3, and CAR, and the Couples for Christ, Isaiah 61, chapter 61, verse 1, under the leadership of Brother J.C. de la Cruz as its national program head, which served as vehicle in the successful pilot implementation of the Christian Life Program. Kay Brother Attorney Arnel M. Santos, napakagandang speaker. Kay Father Juan Buban, ang OIC namin sa Chaplaincy Service Office ng BJMP. Sa lahat na mga recipients, all 427 persons deprived of liberty, yung mga kasama nating pinagkaitan ng kalayaan who participated, and out of whom 257 ay magtatapos ngayong araw na ito. And our BJMP personnel who likewise attended virtually sa ating mga wardens ng participating jails across Northern and Central Luzon, regional directors who are with us, the welfare and development officers, yung mga jail natin, interfaith officers, and all others. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Maayong hapon, kaninyong tanan. First, I would like to congratulate everyone for the resounding success of this batch of CLP in jails. I heard this is the first time in the history of CESE CLP that they have graduates as many as we have today. Kaya naman, binabati ko ang lahat sa inyong taos-pusong pakikibahagi. Pangalawa, today God has triumphed once again, and it is humbling to realize that we, the BJMP, the CFC, and all the workers behind this program have been instruments in the renewing of hope and direction for the 257 lives who shall graduate this afternoon. I can just imagine na pagbalik nila sa komunidad, they are different persons from the ones who first set foot in our facilities. There is nothing we can do with their past and all the scars it brought into their lives. But today, I see our role as custodians of 117,649 PDL in a different light, that we are placed in a position where we have the power to change their future. And I think that we ought to act on that power. This presents to us then two paths. One way says we just have to continue doing our job of safekeeping and development of PDL in accordance to our mandate and to all existing rules and regulations of the BJMP until the time our wards leave our halls and facilities. The other way encourages us to go the extra mile, to have a hand on their way to a future that finally gives them significance as a family member, as a citizen, and as human being. It says that we are not just caretakers of 470 jail facilities nationwide and caregivers to 117,649 PDL housed in them. It is asking us to feel and be responsible for redirecting these lives under our charge so that their future do not bear the baggage of their past. It is calling for us not to miss this chance of bringing our lost brothers back to the main road. After all, they are spending most of their prime years with us. And for many, most of their lives, they have already spent behind bars. With this, I said, I take it that a large part of what they become after is on us. May ikukuwento pa ko sa inyo tatlong karanasan ng mga PDL natin. Unang-una, si Pedro, hindi niya tunay na pangalan, has been in Urdaneta District Jail for more than 8 years. Dati siyang nalulong sa alak, babae at sugal. Ito rin ang naging dahilan ng paghihiwalay nila ng kanyang asawa. At kasunod nito ang pagkapariwara ng kanyang mga anak. Sa madaling salita, nawasak ang kanyang pamilya. Sa kabila ng mga trahedyang ito sa kanyang buhay, patuloy pa rin siya sa kanyang bisyo hanggang sa nakasuhan siya ng forcible abduction with rape at makulong sa loob ng Urdaneta District Jail at sa pamagitan ng mga spiritual enhancement and moral recovery programs ng BJMP, natagpuan niya ang kalayaan mula sa kanyang mga kasalanan. Pangalawa, ang buhay naman ni Juan na hindi niya tunay na pangalan. He used to live recklessly and without direction. He didn't care about the future. What mattered to him was that he could have everything he wished for because he had money. Wala siyang pakialam kung tama man o mali yung ginagawa niya. Ang mahalaga, lahat ng layaw, luho at bisyo niya ay natustusan niya until he was arrested for violation of the Comprehensive Dangerous Drugs Act of 2002 and detained in San Fernando District Jail. A long-time friend who has been holding worship service in the jail, one from the darkness he was living to the light of God's love and salvation. Si Tomas naman ay dating sugapa sa sabong at iba pang uri ng sugal. Tricycle driver siya noon at nalulong sa mga bisyo na siyang naging dahilan kung bakit siya nakasuhan ng robbery with homicide at makulong sa Cabarugis District Jail. Matapos ang ilang taon sa loob, si Tomas ay naging leader sa kanyang dorm at dahil sa kanyang regular na pag-attend ng religious program sa jail, he became an entirely changed man. Mahigit 5 taon ang nakalipas, hindi na isang sugarol at sabungero ang lumabas ng kulungan, kundi isang disiplinado at makadiyos na Tomas. There are many more beautiful stories of the change in the lives of PDL waiting to be told, ones that we are largely part of. These inspiring tales of transformation we owe much to all our religious partners and workers like Couples for Christ, Isaiah 61:1, who have been constantly and generously devoting their time and efforts to help the BJMP in restoring purpose and direction in the lives of our wards. Ni minsan ay hindi kayo bumitaw sa kanila. Maraming salamat po. The BJMP, with all its workforce and the persons deprived of liberty under its care, thanks you all. Hindi po namin magagawa ang mahusay ang aming tungkulin kung wala po kayong katuwang namin. Sa katagumpay na ito ng Christian Life Program dito sa Northern at Central Luzon, naway may patupad din ito sa iba pang mga regions natin. Marami pang PDL sa buong Pilipinas ang nangangailangan ng programang ito. And as Chief of the BJMP, I assure you that you have our support every step of the way. Again, to the Couples for Christ, thank you for heeding God's call when He said in Matthew chapter 25, verses 35, 36, and 40, "For I was hungry, and you gave me food. I was thirsty, and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger, and you welcomed me. I was naked, and you gave me clothing. I was sick, and you took care of me. I was in prison, and you visited me. Truly I tell you, whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me." Sa lahat ng mga wardens and welfare and development officers, continue empowering our wards. At sa lahat ng mga PDL na magtatapos ngayong araw, naway manatili sa inyo ang lahat ng spiritual na kayamanang ibinahagi sa inyo ng Christian Life Program. Tandaan nyo sana lagi na your life matters to your family, to your custodians, and to this nation which treats its citizens as its best resource. Again, for today and the lives we just won, we bring back to God all honor and glory. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. Thank you.